Hey, my name is Peter Tuft, and I am the Conscious Man. So today is Family Day here in Canada. So I want to wish everybody a happy Family Day. I hope you enjoy this beautiful day. It's an absolutely amazing day. Sun is out, and I wanted to record a quick video and share a little bit more about my own story in some of these aspects. So one of the things that I'm really enjoying lately is seeing how the whole role of masculinity is changing. How we have some really powerful men here, specifically in Toronto, and I'm also aware of other places in the world that are holding space and changing and actually open up conversations for men. Now, one of the things that I really enjoy with that is the fact that people start talking about being vulnerable as a man. Now, as much as I really enjoy that, there's two elements that I don't see spoken about so often, and that's guilt and shame. And shame is a huge part of being a man, because there's so much shame around being a man, and it's one of the things that a lot of men don't even want to address. So I'll give you an example from my own life in terms of how I felt shame, and what it actually potentially has the capacity to do for us men. So growing up for me in Denmark was not easy, because I was a very sensitive kid. I was a very intuitive kid. I sensed things before they happened. I could walk into a room and I could sense what everybody was sensing or feeling. And a lot of times I would be made fun of because I was just overly sensitive. Now, what happens is that for a lot of us men, what the wording that we hear from either other men or, in my case, it was a lot of times from women actually, is to man up or be a real man. Now, what happens, at least for me, is that because of that, I didn't feel that I was worthy. I felt that there had to be something wrong with me for somebody to even use that terminology. So what happened is that I actually went out into the world and started looking at other elements of what it means to be a real man. So I would start doing martial arts. I would start being more aggressive in my masculine way, and it actually, in many ways, took me more away from who I really am instead of actually bringing me closer to what it is to be a man. And I'm sharing this because I'm sure there's a lot of you men out there that has had a similar experience in your life and feel like the more that you're being questioned about your masculinity, the more you go out into the world and try to find these real views of what it means to be a man. And what happens is that we actually become less authentic, and we actually move more and more away from who we truly are. And it wasn't until I really actually embraced who I was with all of that, meaning being intuitive, meaning being sensitive, that I actually came back to who I am. So I want to encourage all of you guys to look at what shame has brought up for you in your life. And I know for men, it is probably one of the hardest things to admit that there is shame in your life. A lot of times it's one of the things that we run away from more than we actually embrace it. But a lot of beautiful things can come out of actually owning your shame and being open to expressing it. So if you resonate with this message of what I'm saying here, please share your story with me, and I would be more than happy to help you in any way I can, because that's my mission in life, is to help men really become authentic of who they truly are, with everything that embodies: being sensitive, being empathic, being spiritual, whatever that might be for you, so that you can become more whole. So I encourage you to reach out, share your story with me. I'm looking forward to hearing much more. And this is one video out of many that I'm going to be making. And thank you for all the people that are encouraging me to make more videos and share more of my message. So I wish everybody a beautiful Family Day, and I'll look forward to many more conversations.